myself in that misty light. Was hypnotized by a strange delight. Under a lilac tree, I made wine from a lilac tree. Put my heart in its recipe. It makes me see what I want to see and be what I want to be. Hey guys, it is Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com. I have a nice one for you today. We're going to learn how to play Lilac Wine, the Jeff Buckley version. This is a song originally written by James Shelton back in the 50s, I guess. But Jeff Buckley has just an amazing version of it here, so I get a lot of requests for it. So we're going to go check it out, and you're going to have to suffer through my vocals because I can't sing like Jeff Buckley. Before I do it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell so you know when I release a new video, and check out my Guitar Academy. Link is in the description. Please go check it out. I got all my guitar courses there. If you like anything that I do here on YouTube, really, I think you'll enjoy my guitar courses. All right, so hopefully I'll see you there. So let's start with the tuning. We are in drop D tuning here. So just take the low E string and tune it down a whole step, and you be good to go. You are in drop D. All right, so now he plays, when he played different, when he played live, he would do this a lot different. So if you see some live things, the voicings that he's playing, some of those I won't be doing because they're not the same as the original recording. So I'm going to really try to stick with the original recording here. Some really cool chord changes here, though. So let's check it out. We're going to start here with just a G minor chord. So that's just a bar at the 3rd fret across the high E, B, and the G, adding the 5th fret there on the D. I lost myself on a cool, damp night. And then we're going to go to an E flat major chord. So that's going to be E flat, the 6th fret there on the A, 5th fret on the D, 3rd fret on the G, and 4th fret on the B. And then I gave myself in that misty light. And then we have this D7 here, which is going to be played with the 5th fret there on the A, 4th fret on the D, 5th fret on the G, and 3rd fret on the B. All right, so now from that D7, we have that was hypnotized by a strange delight under a lilac tree. So real quick in there was hypnotized by a strange. There's a quick little C minor in there where you can just play with the 5th fret there on the D and the G, and then the 4th fret on the B. He doesn't go to the high E quite yet. You can play it if you want, but at the 3rd fret there. But so it's just a C minor triad, and then back to that D7, and back to that G minor. So we have, I lost myself on a cool damp night. I gave myself in that misty light. Was hypnotized by a strange delight under a lilac tree. And then we have the really kind of the second part of the verse. I made wine from the lilac tree. So we're still holding this G minor. Then it goes to that E flat major again. Put my heart in its recipe. That's nice. This one, he's holding that C minor triad there, but he adds the A in the bass, which makes it an A minor 7 flat 5 chord. So we have the same chord we did, that C minor we did, but A string in the bass. Makes me see what I want to see and be. Back to that D7, what I want to be. All right. And then we have this next section, which sounds like this. When I think more than I want to think and do things I never should do. Drink more than I ought to drink because it brings me back you. Really nice stuff. So we have this chord. It's the 3rd fret there on the D, 4th on the G, 3rd fret on the B string, 4th fret on the high E string, and resolve that to a C major here, which is just going to be 5th fret on the D, G, and B, and you can go ahead and add this 3rd fret on the high E if you want, which he's still kind of hanging out on just these 3 strings, but you can add that. So we have this. Think more than I wanna think. And then we take it to that C minor. Do things I never should do. To that G minor. So we have this. Then repeat. I drink more than I ought to drink because it brings me back you. Here he does, taking it to G major. We're gonna play this, just the 5th fret of the A and the D string together, which makes it a D sus4. And then resolve that down to the 4th fret there on the D string. So the same, just still holding that 5th fret on the A. And then we move into G major. So we're getting now at the chorus, which sounds like this. Coming to me near. Then back to repeat of the chorus. So we have this G chord, which we're going to have to do with the 5th fret there on the, since we tuned down to drop D, right? We're holding that 5th fret on the low E string. You can kind of mute the A string, and then you're going to let the open D, G, and B ring with the 3rd fret on the high E. Now he's kind of doing this kind of stuff. He's kind of just brushing it with his index finger on the way up and then hitting that bass note. So the first time you hear the chorus, he does this little, he kind of intros this little G. And then we move, takes it to a G dominant 7 chord by taking it down to what's, this is actually going to an F now because it's in drop D. So he grabs the 3rd fret on the low E string. There's that little change you hear there. So in the beginning, he just does that little move without singing, and then he starts the chorus with the vocals, which is how you'll hear it played for the rest of the time. It's just he goes straight in with the vocals. So we have this without vocals first, just in the first chorus, and then now. So now he takes it to a C, he resolves that C7 down to a C major chord, and he has the 2nd fret there on the low E string, which is now it's actually a D string, obviously, so we're holding an E. And then we have just the top of a regular standard C major chord here on top of it, which you can just play like a C major chord, but you don't need that note on the A string, and you're just holding this low bass note. So you kind of hit that, and he's still doing that kind of strumming thing, but he's really kind of going to the D string now in the bass. So this. Still then it goes to a D7. It's this version of a D7 here instead of this here, which is the open D string, second fret on the G, first fret on the B, second fret on the high E. Then, like my love, lilac wine. Back down to that C, and then we just do a F to G. So it's just a standard, like, just this F across the first fret of the B and the high E, second fret of the G, third fret on the D. Take that, and then move it up 2 frets. So with so from here we get this back to that C and the F and G. Unsteady, like my love. Back to the C, hold that C, and then add the third fret on the high E string. Bring that in. Then we have this. Listen to me, I cannot see clearly. Here he usually plays the D7 here live, but it's there on the recording, you can tell. So we have this bar, this E flat. So we're barring across the first fret of the low E, A, and the D, playing the third fret on the G, fourth fret on the B. Listen to me, I cannot see clearly. To the D7. Isn't that she coming to me? So that is an A minor 7. So open A, the 5th fret on the D and G and the B. And then he goes to that D7 again, but he adds the high E string, which makes it a D9. And then we're back with the next chorus, which is slightly different. We don't have the little break at the beginning. Goes right into the vocals. Kind of the same thing, except what we did when we first started, we did that D7. It did that regular D7, and then it moved up to the 3rd fret on the high E string to that G note, and then all right. So then we have that same. Listen to me. Why is everything so hazy? Isn't that she, or am I just going crazy? And we still have that A minor 7 at the end of this one to that D7, but he has the low D string there that time. And then we have the last chorus, which is slightly different and shorter. So basically we had that. From that C, we jump up here to this, which is just the an A diminished. So we just 4th fret on the B string, 5th on the G, 7 on the D string. Kind of just picking those 2 strings and then hitting the bass note just like twice, and then that D7. And then we just end the song there with the G major chord. So remember, you got that A string muted, so you're holding that 5th fret on the low E string, mute the A, then open D, G, and B, and then the 3rd fret on the high E. All right, so it's got some tricky stuff, but it's got some beautiful chord work in it, and some amazing vocals. So it's just a really great song how he put it together. So I hope you guys enjoy playing it, and I'll see you again soon for GuitarLessons365.com.